Hello everyone, Elite Sparky is here and finally the day has come. Today I will finally analyze the Season 9 of Skibidi Fnaf, the last season to get released and the first season compilation with secret scenes. I talked with Elite Fazbear Animator and he told me the correct order for the episode and secret scenes because it was not included episode 44 and 45 in the season but they happened before the last secret scene. So let's not waste time and let's go for this incredible work. The first episode of the season starts at a city who is completely in flames. We can see some Alliance members and the ones who are special in this scene is Lucky Cameraman who is running from the fight and some green speaker man who is called Noah and is a reference to a fiend of Elite Fazbear Animator. Freddy then appears just like the last time we saw him. He stops in out front and then a blue energy appears, and I will explain one thing and is very important for this episode who is the fan series of Skibidi Toilet by Msan Animator, Skibidi Toilet Apocalypse, a series that I want to analyze soon as possible. After that our POV start to run and the scene changes to a new fire location with other Alliance members. We can see two cameramen that now have upgrades from the reinforcement squad. After that our POV looks back to see other reinforced cameraman without a leg, Simp Cameraman, White Suit Speakerman and Isaac, other friend of Elite Fazbear Animator but this one is a TVMAN with headphones. He already appeared in other episodes but I discovered being Isaac recently. After that we are attacked by toilets but not an ordinary one but Detainer Astro Toilet from the original Skibidi Toilet series, but this one being a lot smaller and with a plasma cannon in his upper body. He then fires the gun destroying everything and the last thing we saw is TV women and a TV man who teleport for here probably to help survivors and after looking at the destruction they look to our burning body. The scene changes and we are now in a new POV, as we can see Freddy talks in the back and basically he said he is very worried about the situation of the war because the multiverse may be in danger for them, probably because the universe of Skibidi Fnaf and the universe of Skibidi Apocalypse started to collapse. He proceeds to say TV scientist is always saying to Freddy to left the problems to be solved by professionals. No one knows what he experiment and one of his friends almost took off one of his arms, probably San. In the back we can see our POV is in a Skibidi lab who is very destroyed and all burned. We are not alone but we are with Plungerman, White Suit Speakerman, Lucky Cameraman and a normal cameraman. In the room we enter we can see Bonnie head in a pillar and Chica parts in the ground. As we progress in the fire room we find Yellow Tie Cameraman who is completely destroyed and in fire, looks a lot dead unfortunately. After that we look to out back to see a guard Skibidi Toilet who fires his laser to kill us but White Suit Speakerman closes the door giving a goodbye, saving us all. Unfortunately he probably dies after that because he can't run a Skibidi in his back. After that the scene rewinds and we are now in a new location where we can see Titan Cameraman who is very damaged without a hand. He don't have one of his camera shoulder and his jetpack looks broken too. After that G Toilet appears and fires his laser against Titan Cameraman who falls into the ground. After that the scene rewinds again and we are now at the location of episode 9 where Titan Cameraman saves Titan Speakerman from the infection, but this time the episode is a lot more polished and is now visible Titan Cameraman core and lenses turns red after the infection. After that the scene changes again after a rewind where we are in the city of the beginning of the series where we can see some toilets and G Toilet in his original form, without upgrades. He looks at us and start to fire his laser eyes, but the scene cuts again and is shown that we were watching this in the memory of our cameraman. And in the description of the video is stated this is a cameraman who sees the beginning of the war. In this scene we can see Dark Speakerman with a headphone broken and Simp Cameraman who get a rocket and explode but I'm sure he survived because he appears in the next episode. After that our POV looks behind and see some cameraman running and a tank firing to something. After that we look and sees the gigantic group of toilets, a lot with jetpack, armor, rockets, lasers and everything, and I can see G Toilet in the back firing his laser probably to the tank who is in the same location of the laser. I can notice Plungerman who is marching to the enemies and this is the stupidest thing I ever see because he is brave but not that strong and can't destroy that group of toilets. After that our POV gets destroyed and the episode ends. The next episode starts in a burning location where we can see Titan Cameraman who is completely repaired since we last saw him. He is not alone because Titan Speakerman appears too but he looks a little damaged not having one of his blasters and one of his columns of fire, but after that the goat appears being Titan TVMA and now upgraded just like original Boom Skibidi Toilet series. He proceeds to say he is back in action because we last saw him in episode 32 in the fight with the Spring Bonnie Skibidi Titan. He stays all this time in the lab getting upgraded and now returned to smash every toilet in the planet. After the trio of Titans get together the scene changes to a new location where the trio of Titans teleport for here, Titan TVMA and then says to everyone to get ready because the fight will begin. And some seconds after that the enemy appears being Astro Juggernaut from the original Skibidi Toilet series, but in Skibidi Fnaf this guy is called Astro Toilet Leader, but is simpler to call him Astro Juggernaut. After the appearance, Titan Speakerman shots at him with his plasma gun but don't have any effect, and Astro Juggernaut attack Titan Speakerman with a punch, sending him to the ground. After that, Titan TVMAN says his phrase again and uses his red light beam, and I will remind you this light make the enemy who don't have protective TV lenses to kill himself, but Astro Juggernaut coldly says he is not affected by this light, and by the looks of it will be an epic fight. The scene gets interrupted and we can see we are in a new cameraman POV who is in the Alliance base, and all of this was being transmitted by large TVMAN who says someone is not ready because someone is coming and they are strong, probably talking about the Astro Toilets because they are appearing a lot lately. After that we look to our side and sees a TV teleportation who then appears Dark Speakerman who is incredible damage, and the last time we saw him he was with the squad who get attacked by that insane group of toilets and G Toilet, but he is not alone because he is with some black suit cameraman with yellow light and tie, and some strange device in his back who looks a lot with Astro Toilet technology. After question who is this guy, Elite Fazbear Animator says he is Yellow Tie Cameraman who get a upgrade, so probably after they found the body of Yellow Tie Cameraman in the Skibidi lab they rebuilt him and gave him some upgrades, and I really like his design. After that we look to our back and see Freddy after a long time, he is basically the same. After he looks to Yellow Tie Cameraman and our POV he takes out his metal protection in his chest revealing the core, but something is off because some seconds after we get attacked by an Astro Toilet soldier who starts attacking everyone. Freddy tries to save us but get pushed away, and the episode ends with the Astro smiling at our death, and this marks a new important event in the series who is the official attack by Astro Toilets. The next episode starts at a fire location where we can see Plunger Man passing by us who is with transmission error and video error, so this cameraman is very damaged. We look to our side and see Titan TVMAN who teleport here, and he is very damaged, having his whole TV broken, but in the next scene we will be able to see him better. After he appears he says he doubt the power of Astro Toilets and now they are attacking all survivors in the streets, destroying every Alliance member they found. He then says he is very angry and he will confront them at any cost. After that he teleports to a new location with a destroyed building, and I have the feeling I already see this place at some time. Here we can give a look at his damage. He now have both his principal head and belt TV broken, the two TV shoulder are both missing and probably destroyed. He is in fire and he don't have one of his back claw, but I can notice he still have his sword and the shield intact. After that Astro Juggernaut appears who is damaged too, having the TVMA and Titan claw stuck in his arm, and when he flies I could notice he don't have his plasma gun, and if the creator follows what Daffy Boom did in his original series this claw could be taken for the labs of the Alliance to be studied and create new technology. After Astro Juggernaut appears he says Titan TVMAN don't know what he is doing and he is pathetic, for what Titan TVMAN replies sarcastically. Question what Juggernaut will do, question if he will kill Titan TVMAN. Juggernaut don't like that, and after activating his shield he goes in a rampage against Titan TVMAN who almost falls to the ground, but in this he lost his sword. Astro Juggernaut then repeats his phrase saying Titan TVMAN don't know what he is doing, for what Titan TVMAN again sarcastically replies saying that was a good attack. Then Astro Juggernaut says something bigger, that the Astros and probably the Skibidi, because in this series they are together. But Titan Cameraman appears in the back and without one of his shoulder camera, and with a magnetic hand attacks Astro Juggernaut who is probably paralyzed and getting some damage. Titan TVMAN then helps by using his last and only claw to keep Astro Juggernaut in the place, and after that Titan Cameraman uses his blue flames attack from the core, giving more damage to Astro Juggernaut who falls to the ground. After that the scene changes because it was been seen by a cameraman in his tablet, and he is not alone because he is with other cameraman, and by the location they are in London. Our POV then looks behind and see some group of toilets, one being a Skibidi mutant, but for me the most interesting part is a Phantom Foxy appears. And after question this is Foxy who is infected, the same Foxy we saw being attacked by the Speakerman in episode 36, and I have a theory the Phantom phase is another level of infection. In the first place a animatronic gets parasites and his eyes become purple, then he gets a toilet in his body, then the toilet falls and the animatronic become a phantom and gets some exponential power. After that our POV looks again to our partner, but he is dead and in fire, and after some seconds the murderer appears being an Astro Soldier who attacks our POV. Then the scene changes to the Alliance base who was raided by that Astro Soldier. We are in the POV of the upgraded Yellow Tie Cameraman. In our front is Freddy, who is a little damaged being in fire, without one protection armor in his leg, without one of his shoulder blasters, his core is dark and broken and one of his eyes is glowing a strange yellow being broken. He is with Simp Cameraman, who looks a lot more robust than he was in the last time we saw him being destroyed by a missile, so probably he got upgraded too, and they are with a scientist cameraman. Freddy then says this is just beginning, and by his face he looks having a plan, and by the secret scenes I can say what is his plan. After that the episode ends. The first secret scene starts probably at the same Alliance base. I can see damaged Titan TVMAN and Titan cameraman who survived the battle with Astro Juggernaut. Freddy is here and he starts to talk, saying they cannot wait any longer because someone will arrive and destroy everything, and if Freddy is kept in the base the Alliance will be doomed. This person is San, because after that scientist TVMAN says, "It's not all about San and the Astros are affecting the battle," but Freddy gets mad and says he don't care about the Astro and he just care about San because he can destroy both physically and mentally his victims, and San looks a lot stronger than I thought. One thing you notice is the eye of Freddy now is normal and the fire disappear after that device gave energy to him. Scientist TV Man says to Freddy go find his friend because the Alliance will deal with the real problems being the Astros. Then Freddy gets completely angry and says to TV Scientist he is stupid and he only thinks about him. After that Freddy says if the Alliance don't want to help he will find San alone. After that he activate his new cannon from the jetpack and after looking at the POV he teleports from the base. After that TV Man Scientist says Freddy is dumb and he will know the consequences for his actions and his own decisions. After that the secret scene ends. The next episode starts at the new location, probably outside of the Alliance base. We are in a new cameraman POV and with a brief second I could notice white suit Speakerman, so he survived the attack in the Skibidi lab. After that Astro Juggernaut appears and he is basically the same we last saw him, not having his blaster and his arm. He is not alone because two Astro Interceptor appears and are ready to attack. But then a black smoke with purple energy appears. It's upgraded Titan TV Man who get repaired and upgraded. He have everything the older version have, but now he have additional armor in legs, arms and in the principal screen. After this incredible Titan appears, Astro Juggernaut gets scared and run away, different than the two Astro Interceptors who prepared to fight. Titan TV Man then waves at the camera, not understanding why Astro Juggernaut ran, and then he starts walking to the two enemies to defeat them. At the same time our POV looks to our front and get the transmission error and recording error and see a familiar face with a purple light as we already seen appears Golden Freddy and disappears right after. Then happens a explosion and a Skibidi mutant appears. The same from the last episode and he appears in London and now he are here. I don't know how he are here but he is. He then says something and after question he says this universe is a bad joke but that can change. After he looks at us the scene changes to a strange place, all dark and with a green light, and in our front is Golden Freddy. One thing I can notice is that we are not in a POV and it's just cinematic. After that a green text appears question Golden Freddy if he already done what the secret person told. This is Secret Agent from the original series. He questioned Golden Freddy if he was just watching everything or he really do what Secret Agent told. Golden Freddy don't respond, making Secret Agent angry. Then Secret Agent says the destiny of someone is near and if Golden Freddy don't do nothing they all will die. Probably taking about the Alliance and the destiny of them is in danger because if Golden Freddy don't do anything the Astros will kill them all. After that Secret Agent takes his device from the belt, saying to Golden Freddy give this to the elite cameraman who I think he is talking about Freddy. This device who probably works the same as in the original series, so is a master device that hack everything. After that Secret Agent says the elite cameraman is the only one who can know about this because if someone discover it could happen something worse than death. He says it could be the collapse of this universe, so my theory is that Secret Agent is not from this universe and this will make more sense when I will analyze the fan series by Imsan Animator. After that we get a flashback from 1 year in the past, during the episode 6 but this time in another angle. We can see Freddy, Bald Man and the Skibidi Tulette who attacked him, and in that episode we really could see Golden Freddy and a cameraman in the roof. After that Golden Freddy points to our back and we can see Secret Agent, and in a teleportation cloud appears Glamrock Freddy, so he knows about this too. And it's very interesting the thing that passed 1 year basically since the beginning of the episodes. Then the episode ends with Freddy looking at us. The next and last episode starts at a desert location, when Astro Juggernaut appears and we last saw him running from the upgraded Titan TV Man, but that don't went good because in front of Astro Juggernaut appears Titan TV Man who jokes in the face of Juggernaut question if he was running from his sword. Astro Juggernaut then angry wells at Titan TVMA and question if for him everything was a game. After that, Juggernaut attacks Titan TVMA and sending him to the ground with one punch, and after that when he was about to continue destroying Titan TVMA and the Salvation appears. Appearing two giant endoskeleton hand being upgraded Titan cameraman who now have a different color of core and camera being now orange and not blue as used to be, and I really enjoyed this design because it looks like a Astro upgrade Titan cameraman. He have new armor in the legs and arms, and with new gear he also got a strange device in the back present in yellow tie cameraman too. This really make me think if the Alliance is really using Astro Toilet technology to improve the soldiers, because the same device in the back and color of the core and camera is the same as the new upgrade to yellow tie cameraman, and as I question Titan cameraman is the strongest Titan right now, so I hope yellow tie cameraman is powerful too. After that epic appearance we look again to Astro Juggernaut who forget he was fighting Titan TV Man and then receives a powerful attack from the sword literally piercing his head, but somehow he survived as we are about to see in the last secret scene. After that Titan TV Man says Titan cameraman was late. But Titan TV Man didn't see it appears a Astro Interceptor in his back, but he got saved by Titan cameraman that with one shot from his gun, who by the way shots the same orange energy literally explodes the Astro with one shot. After that the episode ends with the view of upgraded Titan cameraman. The last secret scene happens right before this scene where we can see the two Titans are no longer here, but Astro Juggernaut is alive and gets up, but he is really damaged being all covered in sparks and fire. His helmet is all broken, almost falling apart, and he is very angry saying they will pay for what they do to him and says this is about to end now. But then he gets interrupted by a bigger fish, being no other than G-Toilet, who now is incredible more upgraded than the last time, having all the upgrades from the Dafik Boom G-Toilet 5.0, but this one have two Glamrock endo hands and a mask. He starts to joke in the face of Juggernaut saying he couldn't kill the two Titans, and that is funny, completing saying Juggernaut thought he was strong but now is just a trash all destroyed. He continues to say he now will be the strongest, and if Juggernaut dare enters the way of his plans Juggernaut will not see the light of day, finishing saying again, what means it's not the first time Juggernaut is in this situation. And as he says that a Astro Toilet appears in the back, but I can't really identify what Astro is that, but by the mask it looks a Astro Obliterator. One thing I can point is the fact G-Toilet is incredible powerfully, and in a small time he upgrade a lot, and not just that but the fact G-Toilet different from the original series continues to be the Astro Commander or even the Supreme Leader, but this is the end of Season 9. And this was the video. I hope you like and enjoy. As I said, this is my favorite season till now because I think the series will upgrade a lot, but I really enjoy watching all these episodes to make an analysis. As I said, now that I finish analyzing SkibidiFnaf, for now I will analyze the Skibidi Apocalypse from Imsan Animator, and not just that but I will probably make theory videos and spoilers for the next episodes. So now I said everything, goodbye.